Hey there, boys and girls. It's the Reverend. We're here with another L2P road test, and we're looking at the Cerwin-Vega Active Series speakers. We have a bunch of different footage from different gigs on these, so it may jump around a little, but this is an extremely scalable system. If you bought 3 top boxes and 1 sub per side, you'd be amazed at the size of gigs you can do. And so we're going to jump around a little bit and show you what this thing can do. Okay, let's take a look at what's in the system. This is from the Cerwin-Vega site, and these are the speakers in the system. For our review, we received 2 of the CVA 118 powered subwoofers and 4 of the CVA 28 top boxes. On none of the gigs were we able to turn the subwoofer all the way up. If you want to really use all the power in the subwoofer, it's very powerful. You really need 3 top boxes per side. Hey boys and girls, it's the Reverend. We're coming to you from a ballroom at the Hilton in Las Vegas, where we have a gig today that we're using the Cerwin-Vega Active Series on. One of the nice things they've done here is you look, and we've got 2 top boxes on the sub, on a stand, and it comes with, or it's actually optional, that little thing that says Cerwin-Vega there is an adapter, so you can put 2. You can actually buy an adapter that allows you to put 3 on one stand, and they're at the proper display angle, so you don't have problems with comb filtering. We're going to call this our primary speaker because it's going to be closest to the wall. So I'll take this on the output side, gotta get the right side, and go into the input over here. And we do the same thing for the audio. The input will go here. We're going to go through on this side into the input over here. Again, nice. If you can come in close here, you've got mic or DI level, so if you want to plug something straight into this, you can. We're at line level because we're coming off a mixer. You have a switch for sub or no sub. These things will go down to 70 hertz themselves. Okay, and a contour on off. Basically what that does is it takes some of the harshness off if you're running at very high volumes. We're not supposed to be running at real high volumes tonight, so I got that turned off. Power on off switch and a level. You've also got 1/4 inch in and out if you don't use XLR. Of course, you're using XLR, right? The way these are set up is you can actually use 1 sub and plug in both left and right into a sub, and then come out the sub and into the top boxes left and right. So for a smaller system, for a smaller gig, you could use 1 sub and 1 top box on each side. Like I said, it's very, very scalable. Today we're using 2 subs and 2 top boxes because, as you can see, this is a very, very large room. And we've got a lot of area to cover. So not only do you have crossover, but you can set it to bypass or at 65, 85, or 130 hertz. We're going to set it at 130, so everything below 130 is coming to the sub. And then you actually have a variable low pass, which is what gets sent to here. So you can shade this until you get it right. That's kind of a by-ear thing. There's your level switch. You got lights for power. It's in limiting. It's in protect, and then 1 for signal. In protect, that means it's going to shut off because it's too hot.
Okay, I'm going to be taking you around the club, around the ballroom, so you can see what the sound is like throughout the area. The band is here, near the entrance. We're going to walk this way over towards the restroom, then down this wall here, and then back this way, and then this back here. So you can hear how the coverage is throughout the ballroom. Okay, the sound starts to lose the definition right about here, which is 3/4 of the way back towards the bathroom. And there are a lot of people here too, absorbing some of the sound. Okay, we are in the furthest corner. The band is way back there. I don't know if you can even see them. Okay, now we're onto the other far wall. Coming back around. My guess it's probably about wheel to turn it up. Okay, now we're back into that silent auction area. We're about 50 feet, 60 feet. And the sound becomes great.
Okay, a couple of other clips from gigs. This first one is from a gig we did with a blues band. It was actually the first time we took the system out. We took 2 subs and 2 top boxes. Didn't need anywhere close to that. We ended up turning half the system off. We just didn't know how powerful it was the first time.
When I was hungry, you gave me food. You treated me like a queen, you never was rude. You bought me clothes, the best in town. Whatever was happening, baby, I was always around. I don't believe you let me down.
This is a thing called the Great Santa Run. They're going to have 5,000 people dressed as Santa Claus doing a 5K here. It's lead up to the Las Vegas Marathon. We're at a place called Town Square. It's a shopping area in Las Vegas, and they've got this big gazebo area here where they have outside performances. And like I said, when we first started working on this review, we looked at this as being our big gig. Ironically, we're actually bringing our smallest version of the system.
These have snow with a mistletoe in the presence on the tree. Christmas Eve will find me.
So there you go, the Cerwin-Vega Active system on 3 different gigs. See a pretty wide range of how it was used. What do we like about this system? It's very, very powerful. It sounds really good and very scalable. You know, you buy if you bought the biggest system, which is 3 top boxes and 2 subs, you could cover just about anything. And if you've got a small gig, you can take as little as 1 sub and 1 top, or like we did on that Great Santa Run, 2 tops and 1 sub, and it's plenty. What don't we like? The only drag about these things, and there's 2 things. The top boxes are heavy. They weigh 48 pounds each. So getting them up on the stand is not something you're going to do if you're a singer-songwriter who's used to carrying around an acoustic guitar. Okay. And the other thing is the red surrounds on the speaker that you can see through the front grille. I'm not a big fan of that look, but those are really pretty minor things. Speakers this powerful and powered are going to be heavy. That's just the way it is. And the red surrounds I can live with for a system that is at this price range and puts out that kind of power and does it that cleanly. This is really a great system, something you ought to check out. And this is the Reverend. I'm out for the L2P Network. Bye-bye.